Oops. Copy link. Alrighty. We live. Hope you guys are all having a great Thursday. Oh, she didn't see right through it. We're walking out here in the snow. About to play ball with the dog. But we just launched the ball here in the snow. Whew. Cold hand. We're stomping about shin deep in snow. So thanks for the like. Thanks for how things work. Thanks, Kuya. Stopping in. Decided to do a little outside walk. We got dumped on. Snow's melted a little bit today. This is our backyard. We're just doing a little ball time with the dogs. We're watching my dad's dog. It's my dog's aunt. And we're just playing a little ball. Hanging out, doing some YouTube time. Hopefully I'll start doing some more fishing lives here soon. Drop it. Once I can get out on the lake. Kayak's now buried definitely under some snow. And we'll have to get our fishing stuff ready. Snow, yes. It's lighting. But there's a good amount of snow. We needed it so bad. Like normally it's this much snow year round, and most years it gets up to the top of our last fence rung here. But this year, I guess it's been a really bad drought. But we are supposed to get another foot or so tonight, hopefully. Got some clouds in the back distance here. Oh, you can see them, but they're coming. Let's go, dogs. Let's go this way. Whew. Oh, they missed it. They didn't even see where it landed. They lose the ball in the snow all the time. Then they start digging in the snow. It's kind of funny. But one of my favorite things, go look for animal tracks. But I'm not really dressed for being on a hike. And I don't have any snowshoes right now. My dog's gonna have a face full of snow. But thanks, guys, for stopping in, hanging out. Appreciate all the likes. I'm gonna start trying to really work my YouTube channel because I just saw the shopping is available once you get to 1,000 subs. So even if you don't hit the view time criteria, 1,000 subs gets you your YouTube shop open. And I was looking on the video. You do have to set it up through like a Shopify or something else, like a third party. But we were already looking at Shopify or Etsy to do some brand merch. But I really think there's potential with doing the shop with our YouTubes. So we have the experience from all of what we've learned on TikTok together as a group. And I literally think if we expand the network to cross-platform, even though it's not really a thing, we can make it our thing, and there's more chances to be seen and more opportunity. We just have to be probably smart on how we go about talking about it and use the Discord to share that information, or share it out at the end of our lives of TikTok that we've got this other platform we're using as well. That way they can't restrict us. But I'm already restricted as fuck, and I got a TikTok ban or a violation today for something I never did or created. It said I did a video for TikTok Go. I've never made one video for TikTok Go. So I don't know how these things are happening, what's going on. Definitely will try and look into it if I can, but there's nowhere to get an answer for something like TikTok Go. I don't think so. Kind of interesting, but we're gonna try and keep doing as many things. Thank you guys. If you can hit a sub, a follow. We do a lot of fishing content here out of Pagosa Springs. We travel to Baja, Mexico, San Diego, anywhere we can do some good fishing. And we do a lot of fishing content. We do some motivation, inspiration, other stuff. But majority of what you'll see on Fish Factor is fishing content. And if you're a content creator here on YouTube and you want help, support, I'll always follow everyone back with my subs and share their channels and shout them out. So want to make sure I'm here. Hopefully it's not lagging too much. It might have done that, and that might have been some of the messages I got when I was down in my driveway earlier. So we're okay if that is the case of why we had some issues with the blackout and streaming. It's just reception. Where I live in Colorado is not the best. It's not easy to get reception even if you're using a satellite, just because of the weather, the mountains, all the things make it difficult. So if you guys are trying to move this up, oops, it's gone. We don't need to worry about it. If you guys are new to any of the platforms, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. But I thank you guys all for the support. Like I said, we're dual streaming right now on 2 platforms. We're on the YT and the TT. So if you guys don't understand what TT is, that's TikTok. And if you don't understand what YT is, it's YouTubes. So those are the things that you can find us on and connect with us. I really like the platform where it doesn't have any gifting or requiring for gifting for any kind of leagues. And that would be the YT that you know of. And I encourage everyone to go follow me there. We have over 10,000 followers on Fishing Factor's normal channel. This is the shop channel. We're growing to, I believe, almost 500 followers on Fishing Factor here. This 496 shop. But on our TikTok, our YouTube Fishing Factor, we're at 620 or so subscribers, followers. So those are some of the things that's definitely helped the platforms reach more people. We're going to start trying to go live on Facebook as well. So maybe we can do a try stream. Never really done a lot of Facebook lives, but we can try going on through our Stan Store. And if you guys don't know about the Stan Store, hit me up, let me know. I'm down to share how Stan Store has been beneficial to me, growing my content, growing my channels, and monetizing it, and actually starting to create money for myself and an income on these platforms, doing content, doing social media lives, shopping, live shopping on social media, but also learning how to grow and create digital products. And so Stan Store is a place where you can find some of my digital products, but you can also connect with my communities. and I'm part of the high engagement community, which really is geared around TikTok, growing a community on TikTok outside of any agencies or anything, but it works outside the platform, so it's not restricted by any of the content on TikTok, and it can actually expand to the other social media networks, which is what I'm trying to push and shove down Dad Formula's throat, which I think it's gonna bust through with all the different networks we're part of. Like, if you're not posting on all the platforms, you're holding yourself back. You've already created the content. Right now, I'm creating content, but right now, I'm being seen in two different places. And so I'm in giving myself an opportunity to be seen more than just one place. So it doesn't matter. It takes the pressure off what my traffic is on one channel format. So I highly recommend people look into doing that for themselves and in learning how to really um, build their portfolio in their social media. And if you've never done it before, then try it. Live now. Set up a live video. Let's go live now. So we're also trying to do live on the Book of Faces, and we're seeing how that's gonna work out. We're new to doing it not only on the laptop but going live on Facebook. So I've never done a Facebook Live. I don't believe that I'm aware of. I might have, but my memory's so bad, and if I've never done it, um, I don't know. Screen share. Okay, webcam. What is going on? Window, entire screen. No, I don't want to share screen. So I don't know if this is actually my video right now and it's just showing my stuff. Stop sharing screen. Okay. So we're still, oh, here we are. We're live on the Facebook too. So I don't know where I see any kind of chat. Maybe we got to find where the chat is. But that's just all new to me as well. So we're still here. Shared a story. Okay. Pin, whatever. Expand video. I don't know what just happened. We lost it on here. Oh, here we go. And then it says event tags. Oh, well, we don't need that. Where can we see like a chat though? Dashboard settings, interactivity, polls, questions. We got monetization, give feedback, questions, featured links, settings, stream viewer, stream viewer, live tab, okay, dashboard, back to dashboard. Tube here. So I don't know if I've been still live on the tube. We got the time running there. Thanks, Dustin, for coming in, saying what up. Appreciate the support, hitting those likes. But we were talking to my friend D. He's one of my good fishing friends from San Diego. We've been friends for, I would say, over 20 something years now. Since I started fishing on the new Seaforth. I think back in 2000, no, 1998 or so. And we both been doing content. Facebook is where we all started. I guess MySpace to start, right? We all had a MySpace at one time, or an email or an AOL account. But we started just posting fishing pictures on Facebook, and we had a group of fishing friends that we would all share pictures to and stories and comment on each other's lives and um, connect that way. And I also can say on the Facebook is where I connected a lot with my wife before we got married, is where we did a lot of flirting and engagement, I guess. And then, we kind of all grew up with that platform and never reached outside of that box. YouTube wasn't something that I ever got too interested in and posting videos until I went on a Baja vacation and made a cool Baja video one time, and decided to post it, and it got a lot of traffic, but I kind of let that account die and just never did anything with YouTube. And continued to post on Facebook, and then I had an accident where I had a traumatic brain injury, and I would kind of shut off from everything in the world, all social media. Lost a lot of connections with my friends and family because I was trying to recover and work on healing myself, and I really couldn't get out of bed for like 2 years. And so I spent a lot of time watching YouTube, watching stuff on social media. It's all good, brother. It was a blessing in disguise. Got me out of a um, career that I didn't love anymore. So I was a firefighter. I loved fighting fire. I worked in fire, worked on a helicopter in fire, moved up in the fire world, got out of fire into the construction world with bulldozers and worked with fire and bulldozers and construction. Then started working with the power companies and with helicopters and fire and construction. And then got recruited to go work more in construction downtown as a safety manager for cranes, helicopters, and concrete operations, building a high rise building for the government. And it wasn't my passion. I hated going to work, was working a ton of long hours, was getting paid more money than I ever did and more I could ever make as a firefighter, and moving up in the corporate world, but really learning that I'm still getting treated like a piece of shit working at a fast food restaurant, and they don't care about me. And they're going to use me and dangle a carrot in front of me to try and get me to do whatever they needed to do and be the fall guy. If someone had to take the blame, I probably would have been the person to get blamed if someone would have had a serious accident or something. But I took my job serious, built a community of workers around safety, which is the hardest thing to do in construction. Everyone hates the safety guy, but I taught them about the fire way, and we did good on that job until one day going to work, boom, I get T-boned on the freeway from a car changing lanes trying to make an exit they missed. And that changed my life. And for a while, I thought that that was the worst thing that ever happened to me. And physically and mentally, it probably still is and was. But at the same time, it was a blessing because it got me out of a career I hated and started hating myself. And so now I get to be retired early, something I always dreamed of but never accomplished before having an accident, I guess. Um, and now I get to go fishing and do whatever I want to do. And I'm gonna try and start making an income and be as successful as I was prior to my accident. But that's going to take some work and effort and learning and growing and keep, doing whatever I can. We got to focus on those positives, what we can do, not what we can't do or learn how to do now. And so when that happened, we decided when we moved here to Colorado from San Diego, things got a little more difficult financially on one income. Living in San Diego, we had to make a change, move closer to family. We did that, and um, that was helpful. But that's when we made the decision to start documenting my journey of recovery and sharing out my struggles, sharing out my passion, sharing out what I'm trying to do to spend my time to feel better with a traumatic brain injury. And there's a lot of things holding me back. Before my brain injury, you couldn't keep me inside. I was always outside doing something. Now I have a brain injury, it's hard to go outside. The lighting, just little things are make it more difficult for me to get the motivation to go outside. So we started documenting my fishing journeys and outdoor journeys to show that that was a way to heal and get me more motivated to go outside. And we started that on YouTube last February, around this exact time. And it's kind of cool and special. And that's when we just put in all our time into YouTube. And we started then learning to post the same videos on Facebook. Then we started learning to post them also on Instagram. Then we met a friend named Jerry Booth Jr. We met him on Facebook. And he said, "Hey, bro, you're doing all this. You need to get on TikTok, bro. If you're not on TikTok, you're on all these other platforms. Why not just add one more and just try it out? Just listen to me. You're going to get more followers, more success, more chance to make money and reach people." And I was like, "Nah, TikTok's for my kids. It's a kids app. I'm not here to watch a video for 15 seconds and scream the screen." And I, then realized that, hey, I'm gonna take this guy's advice. He's not trying to give me bad medicine. He's trying to help me out. I'm gonna listen to what he has to say, and I'm gonna start a TikTok account right now. And so I started a TikTok account, bugged him a little bit too much or a lot in the DMs, going, "Hey Jerry, I have this question. Hey Jerry, I have this question. Hey Jerry, check out my video. Let me know. Hey Jerry," and was just bugging him to learn everything I could about TikTok because I had no clue and had no direction or guide. And a lot of the questions I would ask him, he didn't even know. And he would be like, "Dude, just got to get out there and start doing it for yourself. Learn it, ask Chat GPT, things like that." But he started liking, sharing out my stuff, supporting me on all the different platforms as well, and really encouraging and motivating me. And one thing Jerry didn't ever do though was go live. Like he didn't do live streams. I don't think he even went into live rooms or did anything live. But he was able to gain over 10,000 followers in a very short amount of time, gain sponsors in the fishing world, get products and things sent to him. And I found that super inspiring. I was like, all right, dude, I want to do the same and learn. I'm going to try this out. And so I started trying to, what can I do more than what he's teaching me? And got into the live streams and started watching live streams for a while. And I didn't understand anything about it, didn't want anything to do with it. I'm like, if I live stream, I'm going fishing. This is weird shit. People just talking in front of a screen, talking about gifts or asking for them and stuff. That wasn't my style of um, ever being, a person or a streamer. So we watched and learned a lot, started asking questions in chats, started learning, and we actually ended up finding a community, finding people that would engage back with us, that would give us answers without expecting anything in return, not asking for a gift, not asking me to share out or shout them out or do anything or even follow them back. And I found that really touching that they were giving without expecting, and those were my type of people. That's what I've always felt close to my heart. That's why I became a firefighter. And um, that was Team Apple Juice, the Apple Juice Creator Network. So if you're on one of my streams, you don't know what the Apple Juice Creator Network is, ask me about it. I'll help you learn about it, and you can learn about how it could help you. And you can join us. We are a creator network that goes live on TikTok, but we're expanding and we're doing other big things. We're going to be on the tube space. We're going to be all over. And we're going to be sharing this information in our Discord that we have that's part of the Apple Juice Creator Network. And so we are going to be expanding and growing and putting ourselves out on all the platforms we can. Try and stream multiple places. Right now, we're streaming 3 places. So if you're somewhere, you can go check me out on Facebook as Lucas Factor or Fishing Factor on Facebook. But we're live right now on Lucas Factor. You'll see a picture of me holding up a big tuna. It's a different profile pic, I believe. No, it's the same profile pic as my main account on TikTok. Me holding up the big Cuban Fuck, I lost him. I call him back real quick. All right, guys. So we can't hear you, Lucas. I can't hear you. Yeah, it was probably because I was on the phone. So it might have been one of those reasons why we didn't hear me on YouTube. But we went an hour on YouTube. I don't know how long we went live on Facebook. I don't know if we even did, but we tried. And we got Janoy Diaz, son, here in the TikTok live. We'll see if we can bring you up, son. All right. What's up? Sorry, I've been MIA for the last month or so. I even forgot to call you on your birthday. I'm an asshole. Yeah, this month has been hard for me because I've just had a lot of headaches. Before the snow came, we had a lot of pressure, so I've been sick for like a month straight. Now I'm feeling better today. But have you fixed your bio yet? You got it in there? Yeah, you did. I'm a cool man and I like to work out and I love to listen to music. Nice. Now, John, let me ask you this. Do you have a YouTube yet? You do? Okay, so now I want you to start posting all your videos you have on TikTok on YouTube, and all your videos you have on YouTube, post them on TikTok. Because if you do that, people are going to see you more, and then you're going to get more followers too. And then you can tell people to follow you on YouTube too. Is the name the same, Janoy Diaz? It's a different name? Then you just tell them what the name is on YouTube. And send me the link of what your YouTube page is so I can follow you on YouTube. Because we had a meeting kind of today with the Apple Juice Creator Network, and we're gonna all start going on YouTube live too. Right now, I'm live on YouTube while I'm talking to you, and I'm live on Facebook. I'm on 3 things right now. I don't know if I'm on Facebook 100%. But I have it on the camera, and then I know I'm on YouTube and TikTok. But when you go live, if you have more than one thing, like a phone and an iPad, you set the iPad up on YouTube and the phone on TikTok, hit live on both of them, and go live. And now people can find you in 2 different places instead of just one. And now you have more chances to get more followers and friends, but you never know which one's going to blow up first. And then you can start getting paid from 2 places. But I'm going to also send you the Apple Juice Creator Network link again to apply. And you got to hit the apply again. And then after, I'm going to have Rodney let me know when he hits accept. Then you'll have to go into your inbox and check system notifications and then hit accept. And then you're in the Apple Juice Creator Network. But right now, Rodney said you did it, but then you didn't push, after you sent the notification, you didn't push the button. And so TikTok, if you don't push that button in like a week, it kicks you out. So like you're still part of Apple Juice, but under TikTok, they haven't recognized you as Apple Juice because we didn't do the last step, clicking that button. So I'll send it to you after we get off live, and then we'll try and get that done so then you can start connecting on the TikTok with apple juice. But how's everything going? A lot of rain there? You've been staying inside the last couple of days? Yeah. When it was snowing really hard, we just stayed in. The kids didn't go to school today. And then tonight we're supposed to get like another foot of snow. It's just starting to snow now, I think. Yeah, I shoveled the driveway today and it was hard work. It took like 2 hours. But it was a good workout. So you've been going to the gym a lot? Oh, they're working on your paperwork? To get you into the gym? Is that with the social worker too? Cool. Yeah. This next week I'm going to get connected with my social worker and I'm going to start getting my help and maybe even going to the gym and doing stuff like that too. But I got to go back to the doctors for my brain injury because being sick for a whole month is not good. Yeah. It just makes me feel worse. I can't just lay in bed for a month. That's what I was doing before. But at least I was able to get some work done. Like I was able to write my book and do stuff still, but I wasn't able to do much going live or go outside. But I need to send you some coins. Hold on 1 second here. I gotta send you something, dude. At least, dude, I didn't even call you on your birthday. The hell? Hold on, I'm trying to do another coin here. I'm doing one of the secret free coins you push by just doing likes. There it goes. I'm on well, this used to be Cooking Factor, but I'm on Fishing Factor Shop and I don't have as many coins in this one. Hold on. When I get here, hold on. We're going to end the YouTube and I'll jump in the stream.